All right, I need to have a little rant here again. I just reviewed a beer tonight that's not going to be posted for probably a few months. But anyway, God, after I reviewed it, I made the video. Um, I was just looking up the beer in general. I'm not sure why, just bored. And I found out that there's a lawsuit, or at least was earlier this year, against Kona Brewing, because it's the main brewery, the original, is located on the islands of Hawaii. Okay, it's not uncommon or unusual for breweries to maybe have multiple locations or have another location make their beer perhaps under contract, because they maybe have the capacity or it's logistics, getting shipped to you faster, cheaper. So this lawsuit is saying that, yeah, it's not really all made in Hawaii, and these ladies are suing them, going, you put Hawaiian pictures on here, it's not made in Hawaii, so you're being sued. Well, yeah, okay, there are Hawaiian pictures on Kona beer. That's true. Um, if you look at the side of the bottle, and I didn't notice this till after I drank it, but anyway, I'll mention this first. I'll talk about something else. So it says brewed and bottled by Kona Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado, for Kona Brewing, Kona, Hawaii. It says it right here on the side of the bottle, although it's probably too blurry to see that, but that's where it's at. Even if I had read that before I bought it, I don't care. I've had it before. I like the stuff. The first one I knew that was not made by the actual brewery itself, it was Widmer Hefeweizen. Common in the Northwest, it's a very well-known beer. I found it when I was in Virginia, and I did not know they shipped all the way to Virginia. Well, when I read the side of the package, it said brewed under contract by Red Hook out of New Hampshire. This is before they formed the Craft Brewers Alliance almost 10 years ago. You know what? When I had that beer, it tasted exactly the same as what I had in Portland. Exactly the same. I was just happy to have it. I don't really care too much who makes it if it tastes the same. When it tastes different, you're saying it's the same thing, that's a problem. And that's a lawsuit, kind of. But perhaps a lawsuit. Anyhow, so these ladies are saying it's not really made in Hawaii, we're suing you. I was reading some comments about the lawsuit, and nobody is defending them. Some people are going, like Guinness in America is not made in Ireland. I don't remember who makes it off the top of my head without looking, but it's not made in Ireland. And I've also had talked to a few people who've had Guinness Ireland and Guinness America, and they say it's not the same. What's the other one? Foster's, Australian for beer, right? Yeah, okay, whatever, sure. Foster's isn't made in Australia. It's made in Canada. There are, does a Hams bear brew beer? You see the Hams commercial with the bear in it. Does he make it? Do the Keebler elves, the Keebler elves that make the cookies? These are all in the comments too, but that's true. I mean, I get that you are expecting it to be made in Hawaii, perhaps, but the bottle does say where it's made. Here's one I found out, and I will never buy it again because of this. Leaf, I don't know. Belgian beers. When I was buying some of them, they were noticeably cheaper. The blonde and the brown are noticeably cheaper than the beers from Belgium. I couldn't figure out why, but I went and drank them, and they were okay. I started doing some research. It turns out they're made by Anheuser-Busch and Bev. That explains why they're cheaper. I did not know that. Now, the bottle may have said that. I didn't look. Once I found that out, I'll never buy it again because I don't support Anheuser-Busch in any way. Anyway, I mean, really, you're going to sue because the beer isn't made in the state you're expecting it to be. Okay, they do say, Kona Brewing Company out of Hawaii, but the bottle says it's not made there. It still tastes the same. And again, when you're brewing in another location, maybe under contract or a satellite brewery, you may not have the capacity of the location, or to get it from there to you, it may cost too much money. After all the shipping, all the stuff involved, it may raise a price so much to where it doesn't really make sense to buy it. So they have another location or a contract with the same exact recipe to get you cheaper. I don't see a problem with that. If it's the same product and you're being honest saying, okay, this could come from one of our 3 breweries, we don't know which, but one of the, it could be in one of them, but it's the same exact stuff, I'm okay with that. As long as the quality is consistent, I'm okay with that. Anheuser-Busch does that. They have, what, 18 breweries? Their bottles may say where it's made at. I don't know. I haven't bought Budweiser or Bud Light in over a decade, but they have 18 breweries across the country. Are you going to bitch about that? Oh, this one didn't really come from St. Louis, Missouri. No, maybe it came from Florida. Maybe it came from Los Angeles. Came from Chicago. So I don't know where all the locations are. What do you care? If it has the quality you want, what do you care? I hope these ladies lose a lawsuit. They're just looking for a quick payday. And again, the ball says where it comes from. So, I'm just so damn tired of these stupid lawsuits. Learn to read. Quit assuming things. Now, I did assume it came from Hawaii, but again, I know Craft Brewers Alliance is Widmer, Red Hook, Kona, and Omission. And I had one of the bartenders at Widmer tell me that we do make our beers, and we help each other brewing beers. Maybe they have capacity or something like that. So we will make a beer for one of the people under our alliance just to help keep up with demand. Makes sense to me. Ridiculous lawsuit. Hope they lose. So anyway, that's all. It's just a rant about stupidity.